We are live, DS Tech, dstech.net. Sign up for our newsletter. I have Aaron again with me and Tim, the brain trust of our Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives and LinkedIn Lives. You can find all of our previous videos on YouTube. So if you want to see them, go get them because there's a lot of good stuff that we put out there to help you in your business.
We've been doing this for what, 2 years now, at least?
Isn't that crazy? I should go see how many videos are there now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to talk about social media that we're using right here for DS Tech's marketing and to help you out. But anyway, we're going to give you the pros and cons of using social media for business. So, who wants to start?
I mean, overall, I just look, I guess, at, for me, when I was doing my, photography business, I used social media as my main modes of marketing. I didn't, as a small business, if you don't have a ton of, I guess you could say, money allocated for a ton of marketing, social media is a good cheap option
way
to do it. The only problem is you still need to manage it. So you have to have staff or someone like that to kind of be doing it.
You have to do a lot of sales stuff.
Correct.
And I don't know if you agree, but the door-to-door thing doesn't happen anymore as much, right?
Well, yes and no. Not in person, physically, but socially, online, it does very much so.
Yeah.
There's
so
huge,
social media.
Huge marketplaces, billions and trillions of dollars of sales, door-to-door, if you will, digitally.
Absolutely.
Etsy, I mean, you can name them.
And I'll tell you, a lot of times when I'm looking for business information, I look on Facebook.
Wow.
Because their Facebook page will have their hours, and any specials they have going on or whatever. So I think that presence is important, especially if you don't have a web page, right?
Yeah, we don't have a dedicated site.
Well,
so
I think most
people do, but there are a few smaller businesses that I've seen out there that only have a Facebook page.
And people are comfortable with Facebook that have used it all the time. It's very consistent. If you go to like DS Tech's Facebook page and then a bank's Facebook page and then a hospital's Facebook page, the hours and time is all the same no matter what page you go to, versus every individual's website might be different. It might be harder to look up that information. So people do like going to Facebook to just look up stuff for their local businesses quick and easy.
Yeah. So one of the big pros is brand awareness, right? Being out there. Right?
Well, just having the logo behind us, but just having your logo on your
wrong way.
It's available and repeated over and over again is brand awareness. And social media really is a visual medium. So having your brand, having visuals, having pictures. I think, some of the things that we try to do are with pictures too. Well, video, obviously, is very important.
I just posted the Lego Club thing that you do. So it also makes you aware of what we do socially,
If you do any sort of like volunteering,
community
service, anything like that, community involvement, other things that we're active in as well, or where you can meet up with us, all that kind of stuff's available on Facebook. And it's good to have that personal side of your business as well kind of exposed, because it gives a more, intimate relationship with your people that you're doing business with.
I think trust is a key word.
Exactly.
I think if you can generate...
If you can put a face...
trust
with the people that you're working with, right?
That's a huge advantage of social media, is to allow for potential consumers, potential clients to understand the personalities, the cultures, the inside of the business that they're looking to do business with, and maybe make those decisions based on some of that.
If I'm shopping around as a customer and I'm looking at, say, 2 automotive shops, and one's got pictures of their staff fixing cars and they're all smiling and happy and having a good time, and the other one's very basic and bland, I'm probably going to go to the one that looks like they're having a fun time. It's not only going to fix my car, I know they're going to do a good job because they look like they're happy with what they're doing. So having that kind of brand awareness can also help too.
All of that. Anything else on our list here? I mean, visibility and interaction. You can interact with your customers on
very much
social media too. So, I mean, which is kind of cool because even as Facebook friends or LinkedIn acquaintances, you'll see, like, I posted Blake's internship, my son, I'm like, so people know that we have other ties to the community, stuff like that.
No, that was great.
And networking ties, right? I mean, it's all connections that help.
Cross-pollination.
Is that what it's called?
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, because you can get different leads easily. People can message you through Facebook. It's not just email now. There's different ways they can get in contact with you as well. So it could possibly open those other doors as well for more communication with possible new clients.
I think as a middle-aged adult, we have to understand that the environments where business is going to transpire is going to vary. And as our generations, start to come up behind us, we got to figure out where they're going to be. And to the comment of door to door earlier, and digital and
Don't come
these
to my door.
online, stores, it's just it's another evolution of sales, really, quote unquote, capital S sales, and the ability to
Network.
network, generate buzz, to just get the word out.
On one hand, it's a little more complicated because there's so much.
Noise, tons of noise.
Right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's very powerful because
Mhm.
you can connect with anybody.
But I meant
I
to
mean-
the just general topic too is looking for businesses to do work with. If I find a business, or if I find two businesses comparable, and one of them is heavily involved in community support and sponsors every football game, I'm going to make up my mind just based on how I feel about their community support.
And people vote with their wallet. It's a good way to vote with what you buy. So
Yep.
So lots of positives.
Very much. Yep.
Are there any negatives?
unfortunately, there of any good, there's also the opposites of negatives to that
Yin
too.
and the yang, right?
Well,
So
I think you said earlier it takes time. All this doesn't
Biggest
happen
one, yeah.
overnight.
Cost, staff, management, all that kind of stuff.
Content is king. You can't just
Yeah.
create a Facebook page and expect it to auto-populate with all kinds of posts and pictures and videos.
No, somebody's got to do that. Somebody's got to schedule them all, and somebody's got to
Record
record
the
the
videos.
the videos, and yeah.
From a technical perspective, the biggest thing is you want to make sure you're not putting too much information out there, because it can also lead to security informations where if you're a big company and you're putting all your staff's emails on every little page everywhere, if someone's going to target your company, the first thing they're going to go through is all of your social media, find every phone number and email they can find, and then those are the emails they're going to try sending phishing links to and all that kind of stuff. So you want to really make sure that you're out there on social media, but then your business contacts or certain things are very limited in scope, or you're at least aware of how much information you're putting out there to minimize that.
And as an employee, learn what kind of information to post on your own social media, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because we talked about this in past episodes where those polls that they put out, like, oh, put your favorite
Yep.
your pet's name and your favorite.
Oh yeah.
Those are great ways for hackers to get your passwords.
Right. Security questions.
Pretty sure they're
Right?
designed for that, actually.
Yeah.
That was the intent of it.
Social, what's it called?
Engineering.
Social engineering.
Yeah.
So look that up on our
What's your
YouTube
hometown?
channel.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite teacher
Yeah.
from first
What's
grade?
your mom's maiden name?
Yeah,
Well, gee
exactly.
whiz.
Mhm.
Where did you get this list of questions? You know?
Right?
Yeah.
Social Security Agency, right?
Oh gosh.
Um,
Anyway, so
Yeah, just jump down here real quick. Trends. We're at the mercy of our fast-paced reality we live in. Today it's going to be, I don't know what's the trend that kids are playing with today. I don't know, but tomorrow it'll be something different, and I'm sure.
I don't think MySpace is around anymore, so things.
No.
are gonna be
Yeah, I
changing, so-
meant
Or
geez,
ICQ.
Just look at all of it. Gosh, yeah. I mean, the music industry, the video rental industry. I mean, everything
it's
changes
crazy.
so quickly. So, Facebook, LinkedIn, those I don't. What are some of the other ones too? Twitter, Instagram. Those are all, I guess, vogue today. TikTok. Who knows what tomorrow will be? My guess is go watch the virtual reality episode Jenny and I did a bit
Oh
back.
yeah, that was fun.
It's going to be some sort of virtual reality instance where we can virtual reality with each other all day long.
Yeah, it's
Um,
fast
Instead of
paced.
Facebook, it'll be Face Block. So you put on
So-
glasses and it's a big block party with all your Facebook friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Mhm.
For real.
So-
So that's one of the cons is trying to keep up.
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
what you're
It's
saying?
going to
Okay.
move way too fast.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
and what may be working for you right now, and then the next year it's not going to work anymore. You're going to have to constantly evolve your strategy to keep up with the latest social media, and it's a very fast changing market and area to be in. So
Okay.
Yep.
So, and I think the biggest one is security. That's the biggest con, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, as Tim
if you
pointed
just
out earlier.
keep it in control, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. And lastly,
mhm.
bad reviews and trolls. That's a negative.
Yep, that's the biggest hesitancy where some businesses, they get bombarded with the whole, I guess you'd call it like cancel culture now, where whether it's
Yeah.
good or bad, regardless of that, basically an entire group of people will either go and give you negative reviews because they don't like what you did for whatever reason, or the opposite, you might get a whole bunch of positive. It's just, there's a whole bunch of these, things out there that can.
Yeah, I had a friend that his YouTube channel was shut down by somebody decided to hate on him and hired someone to create a bot
Mhm.
to make negative
A bunch
reviews.
of negative reviews,
Yeah.
so
So
they'll
his-
flag you as, oh, this
Yeah.
is bad content. But then there's a lot of social media is automated with AI and bots. It's not a lot of human oversight. So what happens is if 1,000 people mark your post as being malicious or bad, Facebook's going to automatically just remove it because they got so much, and
Or
then
YouTube.
later have to review it, and then you're fighting to get it to go back up again. So it can be kind of an annoying process depending how that's going. But with anything, you learn to take the good publicity with the bad. Any news is good news. You just learn to spin it, and
And yeah, and as far as spinning, next week we're going to talk about
Yeah.
trolls because we have some special advice for trolls.
Yeah.
So
Just touching upon that last bad reviews comment
Thing?
too.
Yeah.
You do have to be very careful here because we live in a realm of just mass information, just
Yeah.
way too much, and the vast majority is probably not correct or not true fully. You only get parts of the truth. And with the social media realm, the online reviews, it can drastically affect reputations, very
That's
much
true.
so, whether it's individuals or businesses. So, just be mindful of what your content is and who that content is designed for, and then be transparent with what you're attempting to do, what your business is looking to do, and you shouldn't really have too many problems.
shouldn't.
No, but it does impact the real world. So just again, take it very seriously. I know it can be a lot of fun, but there is a lot of potential out there. Yep.
Absolutely.
And you can use some of the negative and positive feedback to look back at that and possibly, change. It could be good, some good negative that you could take that comment and actually make a business change that could make a better change. It was legitimate feedback. It's not always negative trolls, marking your
Actually,
feedback,
that's a
so.
good point because we do have a system where our customers can, rate their service and that. And
Yep.
we actually like it when somebody has something to say that's a little negative so that we can improve,
Follow up.
and
We'd
get
rather-
better
Yep.
at our procedures and
Yep.
workflow.
Yep.
So absolutely, that's a good point.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Pro tip, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, if your business doesn't already, build in some sort of customer satisfaction ability. It's not pushed on them by any means, but they have the ability to, at
To
the
say
close
something.
of any of our
Yeah.
tickets that are generated, provide feedback.
Basically,
And-
you just get an email that says thumbs up, thumbs down,
Mhm.
or neutral. And they don't
Yeah.
have to ever respond, but it's always there where if they felt we did a good job, they can click yes, or
Yeah.
if they felt we could have done better, they can click no, and leave an option for a comment. And we do appreciate any feedback we get always.
And to tie it into social media, we do wrap that right into our social media.
We do.
Yep.
Absolutely. You can see all of our good reviews.
Mhm.
All right. So that's it for that. And next week we'll go more into trolls. So get in touch with Aaron at security@dstech.net. I don't know if it goes to you really, but anyway, he'll get you a free security assessment, a pen test, or
Mhm.
if you have questions, drop them. I will be glad to answer them and do another episode if we need be. All right. So make it a great day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Jenny.
Tim.